Once a luxury item, a flat-screen television is now commonplace in most American homes. And with advances in technology, it's becoming easier and less expensive to bring a movie theater experience into your home. Today's home theaters can have 50, 60, or 80-inch plasma screen televisions or projectors, booming, lifelike surround sound, and offer integration of all our electronic devices so that all our media can be shared across our home network. Trends also show that more and more of us are renting our home. So if your space is limited, how can you get that home theater experience? And how can we do it without putting holes in the walls or ceiling or anything else that would violate our lease? There's some easy, relatively inexpensive ways to get that cinema experience without the hammers and nails and without that rat's nest of wires that's not only a pain to keep up with, but can present electrical and fire hazards too. We have the solutions in this episode of Make the Most of Your Space. Here we are in our virtual apartment, a 650 square foot studio. And here's our entertainment center. Yeesh. In desperate need of an upgrade. To make the most of this space, let's think about how we can get the highest quality and highest variety of programming with the fewest amount of electronics possible. We'll need a television, of course, a stand, our cable box or DVR, Blu-ray player perhaps, video game, a stereo receiver and speakers, and all of the remotes. But do we really need all this? What about all the movies and TV shows I have on my home computer? These days, many of us have most of our media on our computers or wireless devices. Do we have to keep our computer connected to our TV all the time? I like my computer where it is. Let's change things up a bit. We can do without that stereo receiver. Speakers that require an amp like that are probably overkill for a studio apartment. You can fill your space with sound using a simpler setup like these. Or you can step it up to an all-in-one surround sound system like this model from Bose. It fits underneath your television, connected with one simple wire, and offers 5.1 stereo surround in one small package. Similar products are available from Zvox, Sony, and other manufacturers if the Bose isn't in your price range. Those Blu-rays that you bought and never watched because you were too busy watching stuff on your smartphone, we can introduce those to eBay. So if everything's on our computer, what's the simplest way to get it on our television? The solution has arrived. The digital media receiver, like this one from Apple, called the Apple TV, and its Android counterpart, the Roku. A digital media receiver is a simple component that connects your home theater to your home computer over your wireless home network. Both connect via HDMI cable, and both offer Ethernet connections if Wi-Fi is not available. In addition to connecting you to your movie files, both Roku and Apple TV offer streaming services such as Netflix, Amazon Plus, Hulu, and several others. So both the movies you've purchased and the streaming services you subscribe to on your computer are now part of your home theater, instantly and wirelessly. Recently, Roku and Apple TV have partnered with cable providers to bring your channel lineup to these devices as well, so you can use it like a cable box. And it's not just movies and TV shows. Apple TV has contracts with the MLB, NHL, and NBA. Content on your smartphone that may not be on your computer can also be displayed on these devices. While playing a movie on your phone, with one touch, it's now playing on your TV. Now, aside from playing video games, there's a reason we kept this PlayStation in our entertainment center. It has a built-in digital media receiver. If you have a PlayStation 3, you already can watch the media on your PC on your television screen. So now that we've freed up a little space, let's rethink this setup. We can start with a much sleeker and smaller TV stand, our DVR, our all-in-one surround sound, and our media server. Now we have room for all sorts of crazy junk. Looking good. We could still punch it up a bit though. All of those digital media servers we looked at have digital audio directly out of the unit. To add a little extra flair, we can expand to true surround sound by adding speakers in the rear. And we don't need additional wiring here either. Most major electronics companies are already producing wireless speakers, and no installation is necessary. Just switch them on. We can place our rear speakers on discrete pedestals designed for this purpose, or on a trendy piece of furniture. With no wires, they can really be placed anywhere you like. If the wireless speakers aren't in your price range, there are many solutions for hiding those wires. Both electronics stores and home improvement stores have many solutions for hiding those wires and letting them blend seamlessly into the architecture of your home. How could it get any better? Well, if the cinema is really your bag and you really want to make the most of your space, the answer is a digital projector. Today's projectors like this one from LG use LED lights that are low on energy consumption and cost. Projectors like this cost as much or even less than many of the flat-screen TVs available, with a picture that can be 4 times the size. And with a retractable screen, your space can be a living room, then a movie theater, then back to the living room when the movie's over. But your screen could really be anything. LED projectors pack enough lumens to resolve on bare walls, even if they're painted in a darker shade. This little marvel here, combined with our digital media receiver, gives us endless possibilities for home entertainment with the smallest footprint possible. And that is how you make the most of your space.